Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now in today's video I'll be showing you all the coins I received for Christmas. Now it's a bit late as of course the last few Tuesdays have been videos we showed what we got for Christmas from our £200 challenge and our Salisbury trip. But today's video I'll show you all the coins I received for Christmas from friends, family and of course Father Christmas himself. So without any further ado, let's have a look at all the coins I got this Christmas, and there's some very nice coins indeed to show you now. So all the coins I've got I've put in this box as usual. There's quite a lot and I'll give you a sneak peek before we begin. Ooh, so as you see, there's lots there. I'm going to go through now in the rough order of worst to best in my opinion. Starting with these. I say these as there are many of these. We have here a large selection of 50% silver shillings. We have here a Scottish 1939 from the reign of King George VI with a lot of sort of dirt and sort of, tarnishing and muck on that coin. There's the first one. We have here a second one from the year after, from 1940, again a Scottish shilling. As you see, we can see it's Scottish as it has the cross there, the Scottish flag, and the thistle, of course, both for Scotland. And the lion is sort of upright, stood on two legs on the crown, whereas here we can see on the third one, this is the English design. There's no Scottish shields there and no thistle. And as we can see, the lion is on all fours on the crown. The crown is much larger. There's a few details which you can see there are different between the Scottish and English designs. Both are good though, and both are of course 50% silver. So there's 3 there, lots to come. There's 10 in total of these. I then got a 1944 Scottish one. Then we next up have here, I've got a few here. We have a Scottish one again, quite tarnished, from 1946, the final year of 50% silver coinage, but still a nice coin to get. We have here another bit of a dirty, mucky one, George VI again, 1938 Scottish one. We have here George VI, the cleaner portrait there, by Humphrey Paget, as we know. And this is from England, it's an English one from 1943. We then have here a bit of a better condition one. You can see some shine slightly to that and less wear to the obverse design. And then we have here the design for the reverse, again a Scottish one. Scottish design was done by George Kruger Gray. The initials you can see there, KG for George Kruger Gray. And the English design was also done by George Kruger Gray. You can see there to the top the KG, the designer of both styles of English and Scottish designs of the shillings. So how many is there? That's 8 so far we've got there. So there should be 2 more. The penultimate one is this one here. This is a 1937, so the first year of King George VI on coins. And this one is again Scottish design for the reverse. And then the final one we have here, once again, the now familiar portrait of King George VI by Humphrey Paget. You can see the initials there, HP. And this is the final one I've got, the final of the 10 from 1946. The English design, as I say, the last year of silver. So there we go, zooming out we can see a nice array of 10 50% shillings, all very nice, all dates I do have. These are quite common dates, there's nothing rare about these coins. And these were got, I presume, and I asked for some silver for my collection for the pure silver weight. So these will go into my silver trough, adding bullion silver to my portfolio, as the dates I do have already for my collection side of coin collecting. And now I'll add these 10 50% silver shillings into my silver trough of doubles, and it will make a very nice sound, I'm sure. Lovely. So the first one is this one here. This is an Olympic boxing 50p. We have the word 50 pence to the bottom, 2 boxer's gloves in a boxing ring, and then to the very top, the London 2012 Olympic Games logo. This, as all Olympic coins, is from 2011, the year before the actual games are held, so by then all these coins were in circulation. Now all of the Olympic 50p's are now very sought after and very rare coins. This one I did not have, and I'll add it into my collection in just a moment after we look at the other Olympics I got, because I did get a few Olympic 50p's to add into my collection. So we have here, again, an Olympic. This one of my favourite designs, a more action-filled design. This is Olympic fencing, and we can see here 2 fencers, with the one on the right lunging in to get what looks like perhaps a victory in Olympic fencing. And again, 50 pence to the bottom, and the 4th portrait of the Queen by Ian Rank Broadley, IRB, 2011. And again, a great condition coin, and a nice one to add to my collection for the modern style of collecting. We have then the 3rd 50p that I got, the Olympic one. It is right here. Another cool design. We have here 2 hockey players, of course for Olympic hockey, with a logo to the top, the 2 players there, and the wording to the bottom. So a similar sort of design with the 2 boxing gloves, 2 fighters, 2 hockey players, the denomination and the logo to the top. The final Olympic 50p I got this Christmas is one that can be very, very good indeed. This is the Olympic Aquatics 50p. Now this coin is worth about £5 or £6 if it hasn't got the error. The error is to have lines over the swimmer's face. then it's worth 1,500. Now there is no lines over the face, but I was not expecting that, of course. And this is a very nice coin indeed. Once again, a cool design, and as I say, a new coin for the collection, a new Olympic 50p to add into my tray of Olympics, so we'll do that right now. Now, Olympic boxing is the first one. I can put it there. This is the tray of Olympic 50p's, as you can see. We then have Olympic fencing going here, and this one, of course, can then go into the tray. Very cool. Next up, Olympic aquatics, which is here, so I can add in now. There it is. And the final new one for Christmas is Olympic hockey, which is right here. So yet another one, so 4 new Olympics added off to the tray there. And how many left? A quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to go and 20 collected. So not bad progress for the Olympic 50p's. And now on to the next coin, the final modern coin I got for Christmas. And it is this coin right here. Let's have a closer look. So this, as you can see, is one of the pound coins with the old round style on it. This one is from the city of Cardiff. Now, as you might know, there was a set of 4 capital city pound coins for, of course, the 4 capital cities of the UK: London, Edinburgh, Cardiff, and Belfast. Cardiff, one I didn't have, I now have, and can add it into my pound coin collection to get every old design. I believe there are 26 designs to get in full, so 26 designs to get, and 1 more now ticked off with this lovely Cardiff pound coin, one of the rarer of the old round pound coins that I'm very happy to receive. Moving on to some silver coins now. I do love silver coins. We have here some small silver threepences. So let's see what dates I got. So very closely zooming in here, there are very small coins. We can see to this first one, a very worn portrait of a young Victoria. And the date is, I don't believe, visible. I think it's just completely worn off. It's a nice bit of silver, and we'll go into the silver trough and an old Victorian coin with absolutely no date. The second one here has got the date, much better condition, a very nice coin actually, an 1883 silver threepence. We have the crown there to the top, the 3, and then the wreath around. The design, of course, the same as the Maundy coins by Jean-Baptiste Malin. And then to the obverse here again, that same portrait of young Victoria, this time with legend intact. A very nice coin. The third of these 4 threepences is again a young Victoria. So it's a nice old Victorian silver here. Very good coins indeed. This one is from 1874, so even older coin. And I do have these dates so far. They'll be for my silver tray again. The final one is in lovely condition indeed. Look at that. An absolutely beautiful obverse with the Jubilee head there by Sir Joseph Edgar Boehm and legend around. So a lovely condition coin. What is the date? Aha, well, it's been modified. So you can see the date portion and the number 3 has been sort of rubbed away. We have here a sort of stamp of CC. So perhaps Chris and Christina, or someone back in the old days, a love token this probably is, or just someone's name. Could it even be CC, Christopher Collects, his own threepence? Please do comment down below any other suggestions for why this CC has been stamped into the old threepence. But although the date has been rubbed off, it does add history to this coin, although it's a shame that the obverse was in very nice condition indeed, probably as it hasn't been circulated and has been kept as a sort of token personalised with the CC. So 4 very cool old silver threepences going into my silver trough. So once again now we can hear the lovely sound of silver against silver. Very nice indeed. So let's carry on and look at some lovely silver coins, starting with this coin here, the next one in my Christmas bundle that I received. This is a 1925 half crown, a lovely, lovely coin indeed, and a date I did not have for my half crown date run, so I'll be adding it in, and a date that is quite rare, one of the rarer and a bit more premium coins for the 50% half crowns. A lovely coin, a bit of wear to it, as you'd expect for almost 100 years old, but as I say, a new date and a scarcer date for my collection. I'm very happy to receive this coin, indeed. So I'll add into the date run in just one moment. After looking at the next coin, another one for the date run, not for the half crown date run, but for the florin date run. This is a 1926 florin, and similarly, as I say, a new date for my date run, and a scarcer date of florin to get. So I've got here some scarcer 50% dates for my date run that I did not have, filling in some gaps in my collection, and I'm very happy to have them filled by these lovely coins. The final 2 coins we'll look at before we put these into the date run are 2 shillings I received, both again new dates. Firstly is this absolutely lovely 1845 shilling, a true beauty. It has been worn, but the toning on the obverse here is something special, a really sort of black background, bringing out the sort of silvery portrait silhouette of Queen Victoria. A lovely effect of the coin and a new date, as I say. And then finally here, this is a nice 1903 1 shilling from the reign of King Edward VII. So a lovely portrait there of Edward VII, as I say, a bit worn. Well, as were all these a bit worn, sorry. But again, a new date and a lovely design and nice coin to add to my collection and date run. So let's do that now. So now for one of the best parts about collecting coins, adding them into the date run. So here we have the florin date run tray 2 of 3, where we can add 1926 florin, adding a new date to my florin date run. And I now have all of the 50% florins. So very cool. Now for the sterling ones to focus on. Moving on now from the florins to the half crowns, we have here the date run tray, again tray 2 of 3, where we can add this time the 1925 half crown. So out with the paper and in with this lovely 1925 half crown. A lovely coin, as I say, and a new date to add in to the date run tray down there. And then finally, for those 2 shillings, we have here first tray 1 of 2. Very good progress here. And we can see to the top, 1903 is there as the paper, which can now be removed. And we can add in that nice Edwardian shilling from 1903 to the date run. Very cool indeed. There we go. And moving off tray 1, or sorry, off tray 2, to tray 1 of 2 for the shillings. We can see here still good progress, but many more dates to fill in. And we can do that here with one. We can see the 1845 shilling here can go. Where can it go? There. 1845 can be added in to, or the coin can be replacing the paper for 1845. Very nice. Boosh. So filling date run tray gaps is a very good thing to do, and I'm very happy to do that after these lovely Christmas presents that I've received have been added to my collection. There's 3 coins left, starting with this one here. I'll remove it from the packaging to have a better look. So as you can see, this is yet another silver threepence, and even a bit of a dirty one. However, this is a very special coin. This is the 1944 silver threepence. The final year, well, the penultimate year of making silver threepences, 1945, only 2 exist, and they're worth more than £60,000. So for my collection, I'm counting it as the last date. I'm sure you can see why. This is the last date, as I say, but it is also quite a scarce date. The mintage is on screen there, and as you can see, is a very rare date of the threepence, and it commands quite a premium over others with the same design of the same era. So as you can see here, we have the George VI portrait to the obverse, very dirty, a bit corroded and dirty to the obverse. However, fortunately, the reverse here, has avoided much of the corrosion. There is still some bit of dirt and corrosion on it, but it has avoided most of the corrosion and is still fairly clean and not very worn when it sits in the date run, which I'll add it to now. As the last date of 50% silver threepences, I need the final date for the collection, a 1944 threepence. I'm very happy to receive. 1944 threepence, boosh. Okay, 2 coins remain. The penultimate one is this one here. This is just a lovely shilling from 1895. Not particularly rare, a new date for my collection. So once again, a lovely coin in good condition and a new date for my collection. As you can see here, we have a lovely design with the 3 crown shields, 3 national flowers, order of the garter around, date to the bottom, and denomination to the top. A lovely, lovely design indeed. And it's just a really good one I like personally. My favourite design. The final and my favourite probably design of the shilling. For the obverse and reverse, we have here the final portrait of Queen Victoria, the veiled head, to the obverse of the coin. So a lovely coin, and it can now be added in to my shilling date run. Once again, yet another date ticked off for the shillings, which I'm very happy to do. Here we have a close-up of the date run of my shillings, and you can see here the date, 1895, is not there. But as I say, we do now have the real deal, the 1895 shilling, so I can take out this bit of card here and add in the real thing, the 1895 shilling. A lovely coin and a new date for my date run and collection. And so finally, the final coin I got for Christmas this year is my favourite one, the best one. It is this coin here, a new non-silver Cooper nickel sixpence. It's my favourite. So why is this? Is it the condition? Not particularly. It's nice condition, but nothing special. But it is because of the date. This coin being a 1952 sixpence. Now all collectors will know why this is such a good coin, as it is the rarest sixpence of the 20th century. A very, very low mintage indeed for this year of sixpence, and the final sixpence featuring King George VI. Now as you may guess, this is a new coin for my collection. As we can see here, the paper is in there. We can now remove the paper, as we have done for many other dates of coin, and now add the 1952 sixpence, the real deal, added in to my date run. So I'm sure you'll agree there, some very nice presents indeed. My favourite, of course, being the 1952 sixpence, but of course, please do comment down below your favourite coin that I got this Christmas, and of course as well, more importantly, comment down below your best coin you got for Christmas 2023. So of course as well, please do leave a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs.